God is a God of order and structure. So throughout the Bible, we see that God is very specific about certain things. When we read the Old Testament, there's a lot of places where God instructs his people on how to worship, on while they were building the temple, the tabernacle. God gives a lot of very specific instructions. Do it like this. This should be the measurement of the temple. This should be the weight of it. This should be the color of it. For everything, the priest robes, the temples, dimensions, everything. God was very specific about everything. Now, why is that important? What does that teach us about the nature of God? For us, as children of God living in the New Testament, we must understand that God is very specific. He's a God of structure and a God of order. So, in order to be fruitful in our life, to be blessed in our life, and to live a victorious life, we have to understand the ways and the structure of God and live according to that. That's why we need to be people who study the Word of God, who spend time in the presence of God to understand the ways of God and know what He's like, know what the spiritual laws are like, and live accordingly. Then only we will be blessed. So many people don't like this. Many people say, I don't have time to read the Bible. I don't understand the Bible. It's too boring when I read the Bible. Well, it may be boring, but as you spend time studying the Bible and spending time in spiritual disciplines, you will develop the capacity and the ability to read it and to study more. If you don't do that, you only will face the consequences. God is not losing anything. The reason God asks us to study the Bible and pray is not for his benefit primarily. It's because we need God. The more we study the word of God, the more we understand the scriptures and practice the laws and the principles of God in our life, we will be blessed and we will see success. See, in this world, there are physical laws like the law of gravity, the law of electromagnetism. So there are many physical laws. If you go against the laws, you will suffer. Okay? It's not, God is not going to suffer. If you go against natural laws, you will suffer, you will not be blessed. But the thing that most Christians don't understand is that there are spiritual laws as well. Okay? There are spiritual laws of healing, laws of authority, laws of faith. How do we operate the spiritual laws and principles in order to live a victorious and authoritative life? If we do not learn those things from the word of God through walking with God, we will suffer in our life. We will suffer with sickness, with pain, with misery, anxiety, depression, suicidal tendencies. All these things are a result of when we do not know the ways of God and do not operate on this earth according to the principles of God.